What are your thoughts about the performances of the team right from the group stage to the round of 32? Get to us on 05399696, 05399696. And then also, we'll be previewing the round of 16 games at the World Cup later today. One of the host nations, Canada, take on Morocco at 5 p.m. Then 2018 champions, France, will take on Paraguay later at 9 p.m. We'll be getting into all of that talk. But before we get to that, this is what we are going to do today, right? The first 20-25 minutes, phone lines activated. And so you can call us from now to somewhere around 2:30. Share your thoughts with us. The performance of the Black Stars. So you can call us on 0549986996, 0549986996, or 0539986996, 0539986996. Call us, let's get talking. Welcome again to the show, the Republic of Football. I've got Kobna Mafu in studio with me. Now Jimmy Ntai is also here. Kobna says that today he has a long list of the things that he would want to get to regarding that performance from the team. What are your ratings for Carlos Queiroz? What are your ratings for the players? And just in case you've forgotten, in fact, I remember that one of Carlos Queiroz's press conference, he mentioned that the target for this team will be to reach the round of 32. So the question I'm asking is that, why are Ghanaians upset? Because, I mean, we got to the round of 32, right? So, yeah, that's objective reached by the team. But yeah, I see the comments already. Some people say the Black Stars wasted their sleep. And some people are also beginning to rate the teams. Live on the YouTube City Sports GHA and also on Citi FM. Sweet Kwame, LC, Josiah, yeah. Ugesh, and all of that. What coach would you want? Let's stay with Carlos Queiroz, or you want another coach? Call us now on 0549986996, 0539986996, 0549986996, 0539986996. Then also would look at the performances of the African teams in general. The round of 32 stage. Speaking of the African teams, Morocco are in action later today. Morocco reached the last four in the last World Cup in 2022. And they repeat that feat again. If you want to text though, so feel free to do so on 0539986996, 0539986996. Let me welcome Kobna to the studio, and then we'll be waiting for your call 05499696, 0539986996. When you call us, you make it snappy. You share your thoughts on where you stand on Carlos Queiroz's future. Who are your players who started throughout the games, right from that first game against Panama all the way to the quarterfinal clash that was played early this morning at 1:30 a.m. Colombia beating the Black Stars. Go, Ketsi, John Arias. Let's talk to our first caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hey, Shannon, my name is John Miller. I'm calling from Delaware. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Well, as you mentioned the question we're gonna play actually the second one, which is 32nd round. And well, all that I want to say is he did his best, and we should come back home, prepare, and see how we're gonna do our team. I think you need big investment. If you look at Morocco and the North American the Southern North African countries, they are doing very well. We need to come back home, put money into invest in our football, and see how it goes. Well, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I went to watch Croatia and Ghana. I wanted to go to Kansas City and win the game, but I realized that I'm going to waste a lot of money. So I rather sit at home and win the game. So I believe they've done their part. They have to come back home and prepare and see how we're going to do our team. That's all I want to say. And have a great weekend.
Thank you. 053-996-996, 054-996-996. Call us, share your thoughts with us. Where do you stand on Carlos Queiroz? Should we keep him? Show him the exits. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello, this is Farouk Atlanta.
Farouk, what's up?
Very well. I'm just feeling tired and sleepy here. All right, so regarding game yesterday, I was disappointed in several players, namely Naki, Sibo, and Alidu, and Jordan particularly. I think going forward, we need to replace them with better players. And I think we should give Carlos a bit of a chance because he came closer to the World Cup, and I think we need to give him a bit of time to create his own team and see what we do from there. So that's what I have.
Thank you so much, Farouk. 054998696, 053998696. So 2 people already, right, saying that we should keep Carlos Queiroz. Let's see if the numbers will increase. You can also call us on 054-9986-996, 053-9986-996. What are your ratings for the Black Stars? Who stood out for you in that game? 4 games played, right? Coming on 4 games played.
Yeah.
We scored just 1 goal.
We scored 2.
2 goals. Okay, yeah. So 1 against Panama, 1 against Croatia.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from? Okay, not yet. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
Okay, I'm Solomon calling from Tema.
Your name is what?
Solomon Entry.
Solomon, talk to me.
Yeah, so my view is that the coach should be maintained, and but something should be done about the team in terms of the players that have been called up. Especially we should infuse in a lot of the local players who are willing and ready to die for the country. What I noticed is that the players we have now are not very committed in terms of sacrificing their all, because they are always thinking about their clubs, they are protecting their interests, just protecting the fame and all that. But when we have these old guys, the local guys, and then we groom them for some time, you have a solid team like the rest of the country. So that is my view. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 053-996-996, 054-996-996. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
Yeah, Kwesi here. Kwesi.
Kwesi, talk to me. Where do you stand? Carlos Queiroz, stay or out?
No. He should stay. He should stay to bring the team up. I cannot agree more with the previous caller. But I think what I saw yesterday was that, if the defenders were to do their work, they would have given these guys this. Look at it, very cheap goal. There was nobody around to, counter him. So I think that the coach should stay. He's seeing their faults, and I believe that with time we will get there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. 054-9986-996, 053-9986-996. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
My name is Chris, calling from Lashibi.
Chris, talk to me.
Okay. Mine is very simple.
you could realize from what happened that Carlos, after a while, was influenced by and then he let go, because when he was using his own tactics, you could realize that we got somewhere. But at the point, I think he just let go. So I think we should keep him, but then let's allow him to manage and build his team. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I think so far on, all the callers say we should keep him, right? Okay, let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Yes, your name, please.
Yeah, Charles.
Charles, talk to me.
Yeah. Gabby. Hello? Are you listening?
Yes, I'm here, bro.
Yeah. You see, you said we played how many games? 4 games, and we scored 2 goals, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So it's clear that we had a problem with goal scoring and also creating chances, Gabby. And you see, now that the World Cup is over, I think we need to go back to the work that this GFA has done in the last 20 years. Look at our under 17s, look at our under 20s. Can you say that are we developing strikers? No, we don't develop strikers. Look at the local scene. Who are the strikers? Can we even come out? So why do we go to a World Cup without a recognizable number 9? Jordan Ayew is a spent force. I think we should move on from Jordan Ayew.
But Jordan is a number 9, so why do you say
Jordan Ayew is a number 9? Please, Gabby, we should be honest here.
No, but Jordan is a striker, so I don't understand that.
What did he do in the tournament?
Say again.
What did he do? we all watch the games. What did he do? Jordan, he didn't even get a shot on target. Gabby, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here, bro.
Yes, we should put pressure on this FA to build our football. Keto, if he can't do the job, he should leave the team. He should leave. We are tired. Look at the whole blaster. We cannot have a proper number 9 who can be in the box to score the goal. It's a problem. We should maintain Carlos Queiroz. We should maintain him, but we should allow him to build a team. Look at the midfielders we have. It's a shambles. Look, if you call one of these former black they are all not happy. I was listening to Derek Watson on a different network. They are all not happy. It's a problem. Thank you.
Thank you too. 0549986 0539986 4 games played, 2 goals scored, 3 goals conceded, 1 against Colombia, 2 against England. Sorry, 2 from Croatia, and then 1 from England. Colombia rather, sorry. Yeah. So those are the goals that we consider. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Yes, your name, please.
Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from? Hello?
Yes, your name, please.
Hello? My name is Mark.
Your name is Mark. All right, Mark, talk to me. And then can you turn down the volume of your radio set for me?
Yes, my name is Mark.
Yes, kindly turn down the volume of your radio set, and then you can speak, okay?
Yeah, are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay. Please proceed, Mark.
Yeah, my name is Mark. What I want to say is we should maintain the coach, and then some of the players are not serious. Frankly speaking, their interest is in their their club side. So it's better we groom the young boys among them. Some of the boys, you see, this is the one thing that I've been saying always, that a coach always has his 11th man start. Look at Kalilu when Senaya got injured. You see, that right back is substituted was not actually good at all, because if it were to be Senaya, that ball that the guy scored, he would have covered. Some of the guys have to be sacked. Jordan, you and all those, they don't need to be called again. They don't have anything to offer the nation. We should maintain the young boys and then maintain the coach as well. Thank you.
Thank you too. 0549986 0539986 Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello, I'm Kobe calling from Teshimango.
Kobe, talk to me.
I talking about the coach. In fact, I don't have a problem with the coach. As I said last night that I couldn't finish and he just cut me. The coach is quality. We are talking about quality. There is quality there. The coach is good. I don't have a problem with the coach. It's about the playing body. When you look at the way they play and all that, it's clear that it lacks quality. There is no quality in the team, like what the previous caller said about Jordan Ayew. If you are serious and the handlers of the Black Stars are serious with the Black Stars, they would have been planning ahead of Jordan Ayew. In fact, Jordan Ayew now is 34 years, right? In a few years to come, he'll be retiring. Jordan Ayew is not a 21-year-old when he joined the Black Stars. He's aging. So if we are serious, if the handlers of the Black Stars are serious, they would have been getting a new player that would replace Jordan Ayew if in case he retires from the Black Stars. And to me, I think, in fact, we've not done the coach any good. We employed a coach just a few weeks to the World Cup, and we just gave him just one friendly match going into a serious tournament like the World Cup. We've not helped him one bit, and even before he even played his first friendly match with the team, they had already sent the squad list to FIFA. Are we serious? The coach that has not even played his first friendly match, and you send the squad list to FIFA. So to me, I can confidently say, even though I've not had evidence, I can confidently say this is not Carlos Queiroz' squad. And to me, going forward, they should give him the free hands to operate. Like what I said on another platform. To me, I think football is too big to leave it in the hands of just a handful of people who call themselves football people. I think the government should take it from the football people, like what it was in under Ofo, when he took it from the government and gave it fully to the football people for like 20 years, over 20 years now. Ever since it has been under the hands of the football, they've shown that they are very incompetent, very inept, and they cannot handle our football. They should just take it and put it under the government again, and we should revert to the days when the government used to appoint a GFA president. I think it will be better. So me going forward, there is a lot of quality out there with they left out. They should bring them in if they can talk to them and bring them on board, because we need all hands on deck going forward. That's my take. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. 0549986 0539986 Where do you stand? Carlos Queiroz, stay or out? Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
Please, my name is Kobe.
Your name is, can you please speak louder?
I am Kobe. I am calling from Dansuma.
All right, Kobe, talk to me.
I think that you should maintain the coach for the AFCON. But for me personally, I don't trust him when it comes to long-term projects. Yeah. So what I'm saying that you should just maintain for the AFCON. After the AFCON, you should just let him go. Because I don't trust him for the AFCON. Yesterday, when I was watching the match, for example, I heard a commentator saying that when he went to Colombia, the reason why they sacked him was because of the defensive game style. And then they believe that they have so many talents. So they cannot play that defensive game. And then looking at Ghana team, we also have a lot of good players in terms of attacking style. So I don't think that we should trust him on a long-term project. But at least after that comes, we should just let him be. Thank you.
All right. 0549986 0539986 Taking your thoughts after Ghana's exit at the ongoing 2026 FIFA World Cup. Should we keep Carlos Queiroz or show him the exit? Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Yes, I'm Nana. I'm calling from Tema.
Your name is what, Nana?
Yes, from Tema.
All right, Nana, talk to me.
Yes. I watched the match yesterday. I think I've watched all the 4 matches. The coach is not bad. We have a good coach. My only problem with him is we are still not scoring goals, and it tends to be our problem for some time now. We are not able to score goals. I don't know what the coach can do about that one, because although we had an issue with Jordan, he made changes and we still couldn't string some passes together. I don't know. I think we should maintain him, but he needs to get a squad, a good midfielder in how to score goals for us. I think that's our problem.
Thank you so much. 054-996-996 053-986-996. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Ebenezer. I'm calling from Tema.
Ebenezer, welcome.
Okay,
talk to me.
Thank you. You see, I got 3 things from Carlos' appointment. I understood 3 things, and one, he realized that we had a very growing team, so he needed to build the team around certain group of people. Just that our weaknesses were so loud that he couldn't correct them before the start of the World Cup, and that exposed us. One of them was our captain, Jordan. Jordan couldn't meet up with the pace of the game. He couldn't meet up. So even when you look at yesterday's game, when Semenyo was pressing, Jordan, our number 9, couldn't press. And that is a big problem. So if we are going to maintain Carlos, then we have to get rid of Jordan. 2, we have to beef up our technical team. Let's allow him to bring in his full technical team. Let's get rid of Fatah Dauda. Let's get rid of what's the guy's name? John Prince. They are not adding anything up to the technical team. They are not adding anything. I'm telling you the gospel truth. They are not adding anything. And let's forget about Jordan. Let's forget about all those who have not made up to the World Cup. And build a team around Semenyo and Thomas Partey for the next qualifiers. I think next month we are starting the qualifiers, right?
Is in September.
Yeah, till September. So we don't have much time to build a new team again. Let's just concentrate on this current team. Let's forget about Jordan. Jordan should be out of the team because currently he is not on form to meet up with the pace. Look at how Cape Verde is playing. Look at how Egypt is playing. Look at how Morocco is playing. Look at how Senegal is playing. But for some off-field issues, Senegal would have made it. You get it? So if we want to meet up with all these people, we cannot go with that mentality. Jordan is not fit for purpose. As it stands out, right? The last time I was listening to Coach Chris, and his analysis was spot on. Jordan cannot press, Jordan cannot run onto the box and make up challenges. And we are keeping him in the national team. Doing what? He's just occupying space, trust me. He's denying the opportunity to develop and also make up their pay their dues to the national team. So I think we should get rid of Jordan and some few guys. In fact, our right back who came in later on, he's also not fit for purpose. So if we are keeping Chris, we are keeping Carlos correct, then let's get rid of Jordan. Let's get rid of some of the technical team, and let's allow the man to bring in his technical team. Because set piece Jordan will go for it because of the captain's ban, and he will not play anything for us. They will end up losing the match. Because you could see that there was so much pressure on Thomas Partey.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So that is my view. We can keep him for the next qualifiers, but these steps must be taken. All will come back and ask similar questions. No coach will make this team a better team if we don't get these people out.
All right. Thank you, Eben. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Hello.
Yes, your name, please.
Yeah, I'm Joe, calling from Nik Amarteifio.
Joe, welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Thank you. I have a little something to say. This is concerning Jordan and then the technical team. Jordan is that 4-year-old child who doesn't want to stop taking breast milk. He knows very well his time is due.
You are a striker. Why do you always stand for set people? You understand my point? I don't understand it. And I don't understand why Jordan will not progress the ball. Why Jordan will not have that passion. See, let me tell you, there are just about a handful of players in the team that have passion for the team or Ghana Black Stars. Pate number one, I give kudos to him so much. Kanaya, the guy who just joined, so you can see the passion in his ball play. Jordan, as a captain, is so dormant, so weak, and he will whenever he starts and he gets angry and he's walking like, what was that? It's high time we let go of all this politics in this Ghanaian football because we have talent. When you look at various countries in the World Cup, you realize that there's some Ghanaian free player in there. That should tell you that our DNA is full of football. But because of the politics and the sheer foolish politics that we are having among our Ghana Black Stars, how do you call it, a technical team and the FA, look at how we are poorly performing. 2014 was money issue. 2022, just some kind of, I don't know what we're going to do there. And this time around, look at what we are doing. Everybody has gained love for this Black Star. Tell me I'm lying. Go to town, people are buying pieces here and there, Black boys taking on cars. Look at the love we are showing people. Look at the love. Then you do this, people stay awake, 1:30 a.m. Watch football, then you are playing ball the whole 90 minutes. Trust me, like Saleh, it was an insult in our eyes. Then they'll come back and start to relate to them. No, you have to tell it to their faces. Jordan, it's time for him to hang his boots. Even his club. Look at where he has taken his club to. That should even open our eyes. So my brother, Coach Carlos Queiroz, that man is a pop.
All right, 0549986996 0539986996. Tell us, share your thoughts with us. What did you make of that performance against Colombia? Black Stars out of the tournament. Are you happy with Carlos Queiroz? Are you happy with the performances of certain players? Let's hear from you. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name, where are you calling us from?
Gabby, this is Johnny. I'm back again.
This is who?
When I called earlier, this is John Lowe calling from US.
I'm not hearing you. Your name, please.
My name is Johnny Lowe. I called earlier. I called back. I'm calling back again.
Okay, please talk to me.
So, Gabby, your question was whether CQ should stay or not. Thanks. My answer is no. Reason being that as a coach, at score 0, they will start playing defensive game. We played with Ghana and Panama. We played defending and attack. So why would the coach start playing defensive as we have not scored? And we still want to maintain the coach. Ghana and England, we played low block. Very well. Everybody was happy because we played very well defending until we have scored. So your mission or your vision or your aim of playing Ghana to play very well, fine. Everybody has a game plan. So why would this coach stay? For me personally, I wouldn't maintain a coach that starts playing defensive before. We only play defensive when you are leading. You play defensive when you are leading. He hasn't done anything to our football. He hasn't done anything. We need to tap talent that the way Moroccans are doing. We need to go outside and tap talent how Morocco can. Either we go the way Morocco is going, or we take our local best players, sorry to use that word, nurture them, take a facility like Morocco. We need to invest. No, why are people thinking that I'm out of the game? Think I should be done again alone. He's done it in the past. Everybody will call Jordan and you. Jordan, what have you done to you guys? You guys should leave him alone. Fine, I do understand your opinion, but you guys are mentioning the guy's name too much. If he's the only player, you guys are throwing him out of the game. But he's the only person who is causing a downfall. What did Semenyo do? He didn't do anything. What did he do? My best player in the time is Gideon Mensah. All the rings were playing to their own. Look at Senegal. Look, come on. You guys should use Ghanaian. So my final word is that Carlos Kills, we should go. Because I wouldn't hire a coach. Now we playing defensive games for the start. We have not scored. We're playing with defensive. You only do that when we are leading. Come on, Gabby. Well, so my answer is no. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Interesting thoughts. Hey. 0549 986 996 0539 986 996. Fellas, let's get talking. Share your thoughts with me. What it means for the Black Stars at the FIFA World Cup since 2006 is that in 2006 it was the round of 16 best, 2010 quarterfinals, 2014 group stage exit, 2022 group stage exit, and then 2026 is the round of 32 exits. Let me talk to my next caller. Hi, and then where are you calling us from?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you too?
I'm good. Your name, please?
I'm Joseph.
Joseph, talk to me.
Yeah, with regards to the coach has not done anything for him to be sacked. The FA should be sacked rather. Because why should we wait 2 months to the tournament, then you sack a coach? How is he going to assess the players? So the blame should go to the GFA. The GFA should be sacked. All the GFA owners should be sacked. And let's know the team. Please, we should stop accusing individual players. They have not done anything. They have not assessed it. That's what Jordan was saying, that how can you adjust to the coach within 2 months? It is very bad. Yesterday, ball like this, the midfield was not working. Yonchi and Sibu were not working. They are not giving passes. So how are we going to strike? Those strikers have to come back and collect ball before going. So in fact, the GFA should be move away from them. Thank you.
All right, thank you too. 0549 986 996 053 9986 996. We're taking your thoughts on the Black Stars' performance at the ongoing 2026 FIFA World Cup. Let me talk to my next caller. Hi, where are you calling us from?
My name is Eugene. I'm calling from Klagon.
Eugene, welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Thank you very much. About Carlos, I think we should give him the next AFCON. Right? Let's watch him in the next AFCON, because I think he has something to do for us. And then the time he had before the World Cup was quite short, so he couldn't fully implement his ideologies. Having said that, I think yesterday's loss outplayed at his feet, because he proved to us in the group stages that he's able to make decisive changes and the likes. But in the knockout stage yesterday, this morning, this dawn now we watched the match. I don't know how come he delayed so much in making some effective changes. It was so evident that we needed runners. We needed runners in that game. And look at when Isaiah came into the match. Look, Brandon Asante didn't even come on. And then you are taking out a midfielder. You are bringing in Elisha Owusu. You are taking out Sibu and bringing in Elisha Owusu. Garbage in, garbage out. Because how can you take out Sibu and bring Elisha Owusu? Augustine is sitting on the bench and hasn't played a single minute. And it pleased me so much that people didn't get to see Augustine play for the Black Stars in this World Cup. Elisha Owusu, we got the ball. We were progressing at the very last minute of added time. Elisha Owusu got the ball and literally passed the ball backwards. This is who we have in our team. But then again, collectively, the team let us down yesterday. Defensive wise, we were okay. Carlos should be given a little more time. Let's look at him in the AFCON, and then maybe we can have something from him, because I think we are playing back-to-back AFCONs, right? If I'm correct. Hello?
Yes, what do you say?
I'm saying we are playing back-to-back AFCONs, if I'm correct.
So we'll start the AFCON qualifiers in September. That's 2027. And then after that, there's another AFCON in 2028. Yeah, so correct.
Exactly. As one of those AFCONs, we should be able to do something. Especially this immediate one.
What is the definition of doing something at the AFCON?
Yes, so at least in this AFCON, with this team that we have, with Carlos giving enough time, we should not take anything less than a final match, playing in the finals. Because if this team, we don't have the time to now go and call other players to now revamp. We have players in this team. That's what I'm even mentioning that Augustine didn't even play 1 minute in this World Cup. But we are bringing on players like Elisha Owusu. For what reason? Elisha Owusu for what? When we need a goal. I mean, yesterday his changes surprised me because he did well with decisive changes in the group stages. But yesterday, I was looking at his feet. Jordan is so heavy. In 2026, Jordan is playing 80 minutes. 75 to 80 minutes in 2026. When you can evidently see that the guy is not progressing our ball, we can't move forward with the guy. Charlie.
It is well. 0549986996 0539986996. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Fred. I'm calling from Dublin Town.
Your name is Fred?
Yes.
Fred, welcome to the show. Talk to me.
My brother, we see in everything, everybody have his own favorite. Some people are talking about Jordan because Jordan is now progressing the game. But the coach knew what he is doing with Jordan. And when you look at the Jordan game of plan, the game of plan Jordan likes to play is not the game we are playing yesterday. Because when you look at the Jordan from day one, his game of play is different. Now we are not progressing the ball to the our midfielder are not progressing the ball to the forward. How can Jordan score for you? Everybody knows that Jordan is a good machine in our team. That is why the coach keep Jordan in the squad. He play all the games because he is the only one who can gather that experience and score for us. But the ball is not moving to him. How can he score for you? So what people are talking about Jordan is not progressing. I don't see that. But it's a game. Yeah, it's a game. If the coach supposed to know that the game time the players are playing is not fit to Jordan play. You have to change the genre. But I don't know why he keep Jordan inside the game for a long time. Because for me, what Jordan is playing, I like his play. When you look at the game we play against Panama, Jordan is the only player who gives us more foul. So that is the reason why the coach keeps Jordan in the game. So how we should say, we should keep the coach. We should not leave the coach just like that because we need to get the next. So you look from the beginning, we qualify for the World Cup. Many Ghanaians say that we will not even score only one goal for the round of 40, but we qualify to progress to the next round of 32. So what are we saying that the coach is not good? The coach is good. We should keep him so that when we forward we can see what we can do for the team. Thank you, my boss.
Thank you too. 0549986996 0539986996. Please call us. This is the Republic of Football on 97.3. I'm Gabi Ofer. It's a review of the Black Stars' performance at the ongoing 2026 World Cup. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
My name is Senanu. From
your name is what? Senanu? Edem, talk to me.
Well, Coach Carlos Perez, you can see him. Yeah, he is good. He having that kind of defensive mindset. It is good. But I think players that are above 30 years should allow to be, set aside from the Black Stars because we have a lot of young lads in this country that we can go and pick and then they do better for this country as far as the Black Stars squad is concerned. Now let's get to Kizet, their goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is not playing for any team. Like the goalkeeper that is keeping the post for KZ. Now, when you come to our Black Stars, why is it that we cannot go to these secondary schools when they are playing inter-school so that we'll be able to pick kids? Move them so that we transition them into the Black Stars team so that we'll be able to get a better genuine Black Stars team so that 2030 will be able to play. Me, I still see that Jordan Ayew, after this 2026, we should not be feeding him in any of our Black Stars squad. Look, someone said, why is he blaming Jordan Ayew? Nobody says Jordan Ayew. Yesterday, when we clearly look at the goal that they scored against Ghana, I will say that the fault was from him. You were dealing a ball, they threw ball to you. Jordan Ayew is only interested in sleeping on the ground than getting up to run. So if you're a player and you are doing all these sort of things, and then you speak against what you are doing, and then people start to say we hate you or we don't like how you are behaving on the pitch, I don't see the head and tail of that thing. Now, this is to the GFA. Look, it is high time you drop that attitude of calling players from abroad to come and play for the Black Stars. We should make sure that we fix our mind back to what we were doing in the past. Transition players from under 17, 20, they want to play Black Stars. We are not doing this thing and then we are thinking that we are going to win the FIFA World Cup. If I tell people this Black Stars thing is wrong, they say I am not patriotic and I'm not a Ghanaian. How do you send this kind of players to World Cup and then you see that you are going to progress to the next stage of the World Cup? We are saying, look, there are some players we should take them off. I need to say this. It is the main reason why the other players that we don't have number 2. We have to say this. It's the main reason. After Senaya, look, whoever that gives birth to Senaya, I bless that womb this afternoon. May the Lord bless him, or may the Lord bless that womb that gave birth to Senaya. He will forever be a better player for Ghana. Thank you.
Amen. 054996 Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name and where you calling
Hello,
from?
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
My name is Francis Mensah, calling from Ghanaian.
Francis, welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Yes. Yesterday, the Celestine, our coach, don't know, he got everything wrong. Why the beginning you use Jonathan Ajete and Jerome Poku? Why the match he changed that defender? Yes, and you know it.
Are you talking about Jonas Ajete?
Yes.
No, he was fit.
But why? I will be the technical decision.
Of course, clearly so.
Okay, the no problem. But attack, if you start them, it will be 4-5-1 or be 4-4-3. It's not working. You can take it go 4-4-2. You see, sometimes you need somebody who go give the pass to attackers. But I don't know why Transformation play 90 minutes. No, sometimes you go change it and bring other people. Well, yesterday the coach he calls us. Why he changed our keeper to Asari? Second match, third match, he continued the moment. If we leave save the rest, well, the GFA the next year by this time, if we vote get a cook out. Yes. If we vote get a cook out and get different person come and try. It's 8 years. It's okay for him. It's okay for him. He don't have nothing can do for next 4 years again. No. When you have something to do for 8 years, you will do it. So I wish you all the best. Charlie, this is you will give the English Premier League commentary.
No, please.
Oh, Charlie.
The Premier League has not started.
Yeah, no, but no, Citi FM maybe our station, I pray that God will help people. He will get sponsor.
Don't worry. When the Premier League starts every Saturday, Sunday, do join us. Republic of Football. We'll bring you all the updates from the Premier League. Okay?
I know, but if for many years, Citi FM will give us commentary.
Yes, and we're still doing that for you. So don't worry. We bring you all the update from the Premier League. Okay?
Oh, I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Bless up.
But the coach there, if not sack up.
All right, sure.
For maintain up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. 053996 Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Prince.
Prince, how are you?
Yeah, I do fine.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So then I did the who is the years is on squad be toxic, they blame Jordan. You see, Jordan, you know, you see, we get issue plus Samu. Nobody get issue plus Jordan. We dey play ball, we dey watch. We dey ball. But we wanna only say if you get baller, do 1-1-2. Make you know they do your body long for the ball top. If they do your body long for the ball top, this World Cup we do runners day. People make a great. So if people make a great like that, you get ball, you want pass, you want do your body, you dey from. Charlie, then go take the ball. So nobody get issue plus Jordan see so no. Jordan number 9, unless of course the number 9 jersey the way it just be for fun or for the formation ball top, like where the position your man it just be for certain reasons, because you know what he told me say number 9, you number 9, you the whipping crosses, you the executives, you for the front day. Somebody they talk say the ball with the good one. Fair enough, ball with the good one, but number 9 play position your body well. Yes, it's a man who video ball. It is such way number 9 they make you one ball. Number 9 will be there. But take video ball, they will throw I put inside. It is such somebody making you one pass. Nobody did it. So I don't know what the people talk say and we get issue class. Nobody get issue class. Jordan, you know they playing ball, they taking money. We too really watch. If it's something to go on there, we too we go fit talk. Charlie, thanks.
Bless up. 0539986996 0549986996. You have the next 10 minutes to wrap up the call. So please call us on 0549986996 0539986996. Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, your name and where you calling us from?
Yeah, Gary.
My bro, your name please.
Yeah, it's Charles again.
Charles, okay.
Charles, I called you earlier.
All right, talk to me.
From Labadi.
All right, talk to me.
You see, Gabi, I'm not saying like what I'm going to say will be a little bit controversial, but I don't mean to say qualifying to the World Cup is a bad thing. But listen, it seems like for Ghana, qualifying for the World Cup has become like something that prepares over the cracks. What do you think, Gabi? What do you think?
Say that again.
I said qualifying to the World Cup prepares over the cracks in Ghana football.
Okay. In other sense, when we qualify to the World Cup, we forget of our problems, right? And I think that performing at the World Cup means that everything is okay with our football.
Yes, but it's not like that. That is not the case. You see, so I don't know whether qualifying is good for us or not qualifying. See, God, we have qualified for 5 World Cups. Am I right?
Exactly so.
Yes. So what do we have to show? I want to ask Henry Asante. I want to ask Keto Kweku. What do we have to show for this World Cup that we're going to? Keto Kweku supervised our World Cup in 2022, right?
Yes, 2022. Did. Yeah.
And then this one. What do we have to show for this World Cup that we're going to? We and then I want to touch a little bit on the Jordan issue. Jordan, see, nobody with Jordan. Look at his record even with Leicester City. Leicester City were in the championship and then they got demoted down to Division 1. And he was part of the team. How many goals did he score for Leicester City last season? And if we are a serious football country, Jordan will not be starting. Even though he's a captain, fine. But if we are serious, Jordan should not be starting for the Black Stars. You see, now we are going into the AFCON qualifiers. If we are serious, if Carlos is maintained, I hope he doesn't start Jordan. What are we doing? We should be looking for proper number 9. A proper number 9 who will be in the box to score goals. Gabi, that is what we are saying. Nobody hates Jordan. He has done his best for Ghana. It's time for him to move on. If he can accept a place in the squad, fine.
but he should not be started. Thank you.
Thank you too. 0549986 0539986 7 more minutes. Then it's a wrap. The calls, but you can also call us now 0549986 Let's talk to our next caller. Hi, and where are you calling us from?
Hello, good day. My name is Johnson. I'm calling from Accra.
Johnson, welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Thank you so much. I agree 100% with the last caller. That was the exact point I was about to raise. Going to the World Cup is a disservice to Ghana. It peppers over the cracks. That is what it's doing. I was very sad when we qualified for the 2022 World Cup. And I was more so sad when we qualified for this World Cup. Because it creates the impression as if we are doing so well in our football. As we speak now, who is the best coach in Ghana? Who is the best coach in the local league? Can you answer that question for me?
It depends on what metrics you are looking to judge who is the best.
No. It's not about metrics. It should be clear. At least name three the best coaches in the Ghanaian local league.
Well, you
don't even know.
You can talk about Ibrahim Tanko because he's the GPO winner with Medium One. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's a good point. But
okay.
The point is, at every point in time, we should know the top 3 or 4 coaches in Ghana. Now, people are saying we should maintain the coach. Do you have $100,000 to $80,000, $70,000 a month to pay the coach? Are we a rich country? Why do you spend so much money to pay a coach? How much is Cape Verde paying their coach? How much is Senegal paying their local coach? We don't, guys. There are levels to everything in life. You don't have to go and get Pep Guardiola or Klopp or Ancelotti. You don't need to. You don't need to spend $100,000 on the coach. You have to get a decent Ghanaian coach, pay him $20,000, $30,000 a month, have a long-term coach contract with him, let that local coach build a team, and then we'll make progress. Our focus should be on the Africa Cup of Nations. Can you tell me when was the last time we won the Africa Cup of Nations?
I wasn't born in 1982.
No, exactly. I was also not born. So our focus should be on Africa Cup of Nations. We win Africa Cup of Nations for like 2 or 3 times. Then you present a formidable team to the World Cup. Then you can make an impact in the World Cup. What we do, we are doing the whole thing upside down. It's reverse engineering. That's what we are doing. So we go to the World Cup. Hooray! Everybody is so happy. We got knocked off the group stage or 1/16 or 32nd stage. We come back. The team is all disjointed. We have a shambolic preparation towards Africa Cup of Nations. We get knocked off at the group stage. We start the coach, and then the same crazy cycle starts all over again. We are not serious. We are not serious. For me, we should forget about the World Cup. We are not going to win the World Cup anyway. Our focus should be on Africa Cup of Nations. We present a formidable team to the Africa Cup of Nations. Win Africa Cup of Nations. Then you present a formidable team to the World Cup. Then you can make an impact. What we are doing is just I see the World Cup as an opportunity to make money, right? Yes, the government makes some money, the players make money, FA makes some money. There's some flurry in the country, and then that's it. I mean, what we are doing, and look at now. People cannot even relate to the players. How many? There's a foreign player playing somewhere, then we go and we support the team. No, people cannot even relate to the players. We don't even know the players, right? We don't even know them. Just a few of the players that we know, because our local league is virtually dead. If we are all honest to ourselves. So let's build our local league. Have a formidable team. Have a local coach, somebody who is good, a good coach. Are you telling me if Cecil Atukwefi was alive, he wouldn't be a good coach for the national team or Afrani? What are we talking about? That you go and get a foreign coach, pay him $80,000 a month, $100,000 a month, then you know you have a good coach? No, it is wrong. Uruguay had a local coach for so many years. You don't need to have these top-notch coaches. Let's not deceive ourselves. You don't need Ancelotti. You don't need Guardiola. You don't need Hans Flick. No, you don't need it. You need a Ghanaian local coach who understands the psyche of the players. Then you can make an impact. what we are doing is like it's an opportunity to make money for some people. I hope I've made my point, sir.
Johnson, can I ask you a very quick question before you go?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, what are your thoughts about Otuado? I'm asking you this because you mentioned that we should start focusing on Ghanaian coaches.
Very good question. You see, I think you've read the FA plan, right? The FA had a plan, I think, for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
If you look at the FA plan, the coach that can implement that plan is Otuado. That was why the FA always sticks to Otuado, because the FA had a long-term plan. Now, instead of us Ghanaians to support the FA, they're just looking at the short-term wins. You don't need a short-term win, my brother. So we should have maintained Otuado. Otuado is building a team. It takes a long time before you build a team.
Were you happy with the football under him? Did you?
Listen, Chief.
No, I'm asking you. Were you happy? It's just a yes or no question. Were you happy with the football under him?
Listen, if Otuado has taken us to the World Cup, he wouldn't have performed anywhere than what this coach has done.
No, you see, Johnson, you've not answered the question. No. Were you happy with the football under him? Did you see any structure? Did he leave you with any base?
Because we had no team. No coach you can count if the materials are bad. The material at his disposal was not good, so he was taking his time to build a team. It would take time. And that is what I'm saying. The FA had a plan, and the coach who could implement the plan was Otuado. So we should have given him the support. But unfortunately, some of these journalists and all that, we came with Balambata or coach. Otuado is not a coach. Otuado is not a coach. Who told you that he's not a coach? He can be a coach, but he can be a scout. They can employ him as a scout in the football club. This guy, what is the name? The former Saudi Arabia coach.
Heavy.
The one. Exactly. Now, all the journalists are saying we should go for him. He came to Ghana. He was a trainer in Ghana. So I will say he's not a coach. He was a physical trainer when he was with the Black Stars. That was where he started from.
Under Claude Leroy.
Exactly. You know the story. That is where he started his career. What is the name? This guy, this Portuguese who wants to go to Real Madrid. This famous coach. What is his name? The man who wants to come. He was at Barcelona for me. He was a translator. Exactly, but after he moved on to become a coach. So the fact that even if he started as a scout, but he has now transformed into a full-time coach. But again, shallow as we are Ghanaians, we bought this who's like a slinger. He's not a coach. He's a scout. What kind of nonsense is it? Well, sorry for my French. Again, just to summarize, the way we are going is a vicious cycle. You didn't watch it. So again, we're not prepared. We don't have a team, right? Now we are going into the Africa Cup of Nations. We are going to maybe we may not qualify or we may get knocked off out of the group stages. When it comes to the World Cup, we put a lot of money, a lot of funds. We qualify for the next World Cup in Saudi Arabia, and then the whole shameful cycle begins again. It's unless we get back to the basics, they are not going anywhere, and everybody knows it, but nobody is willing to speak the truth.
All right, thank you, Johnson.
So much,
thank you. All right, so that's it. Johnson, our final caller. Interesting thoughts by Mr. Johnson. Hey, Johnson is saying that let's go for a break, right? When we come back, take the thoughts of the guys in studio. 97.3, the Republic of Football. I'm Gabi Ofel. We'll be back after this break. Stay with us.
City 97.3. Accra.
Hey, Charlie, these days there are Azan everywhere, and GCB Bank is on the alert to protect your money. So be vigilant. I should share my OTP with you. How can you tell me this story? Masa, one-time PIN will be group work, so don't share. Azan, they say share your PIN for them to help you. Azan, unknown link, no one click so. Bebre Azan, free ATM help, say. My friend, look sharp. GCB Bank will never ask for your PIN, OTP, or Ghana card details. Don't fall victim. Think before you click or send anything. Azan Boys Day Street. So DG, call 0800 422 42223 or WhatsApp 0202 422 422 when in doubt. This fraud alert campaign, Azan, is brought to you by GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Get ready this July to step into a world where culture meets commerce, ideas turn into opportunities, and Made in Ghana takes the spotlight like never before. Welcome to the Northern Business Fair 2026. For 2 powerful days, the Jubilee Park will transform into a buzzing hub of creativity, innovation, and enterprise from the Savannah, Northern, Northeast, Upper East, and Upper West regions. From beautifully crafted products, innovative packaging, fast-growing local brands, and indigenous corporate bodies, every stand will tell a story of passion, resilience, and growth. This is not just a fair, it's a full experience. It's a place to discover, a place to connect, a place to grow. This is your chance to engage with Ghana's most exciting SMEs, startups, and homegrown brands all in one vibrant space. Dates Saturday 25th and Sunday 26th July 2026. Venue Jubilee Park, Tamale. Time 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Are you ready to showcase your business to the nation and beyond? Call 0205 973-973 now and secure your spot. Don't sit on the sidelines. Be part of the energy. Be part of the story. The Northern Business Fair 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from Citi FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, the National Petroleum Authority, and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. The Blank Sense is on your screens now, and trust us, you don't want to miss a single moment. Tune in every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. for all the family drama, unexpected twist, laughter, and everything in between. Missed an episode? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Catch the repeats Fridays at 11:30 a.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 4:30 p.m., Tuesdays at 3 p.m., Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Stay logged on Channel 1 TV and never miss a moment of The Blank Sense. The Blank Sense is a Channel 1 TV production and is proudly sponsored by Out Insecticide, Nasco Electronics, Lizzie Sheto, Everpack, and Lily Rice.
City 97.3. Accra. City 97.3. More variety.
Welcome back from the break. 97.3, the Republic of Football. Nabi Affair here. It's Governor Mafo. Now Jimmy in time. We heard from the callers. A lot of people not too happy with that performance. Sharing their thoughts on what the future of Carlos Queiroz is. Well, let me come in studio. Let me take Kobna Mafo's thoughts. Kobna, now welcome again to the show.
Thank you.
You and I have been listening to discerning football fans.
Yeah.
Here in the country, Ghana. After yesterday's performance against Colombia, the results meant that the Black Stars' journey at the World Cup is over.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
The future of Carlos Queiroz, the way forward for this team. Mm-hmm. And let's not forget that the AFCON qualifiers returns on September 21, 2026. If everything goes according to plan, according to the date the Confederation of African Football has put aside, we have just the month of what? Let's say August. Okay, so let's add this period and then also August and then the first few weeks in September to start. Charlie, we'll get there, but what's the way forward for this team?
Yesterday was, I don't know. No, this morning.
Yeah.
Was a very interesting game. I didn't see any good performance from the Black Stars. It was one performance that I kept asking myself, what is the way forward for the Black Stars if they want to do something better? One, Carlos has really done well, because before the game, he had just one game to play. So that was a friendly game against Wales. So he didn't get enough matches to just see how the team will be able to perform. But he was able to do his best to get to the round of 32. And even before the tournament, he was like, his target is to get to the round of 32. And if he's able to achieve that, he's very okay with it. But yesterday, he's too defensive. The coach is too defensive to the extent that when you check Ghana's squad that was sent to the World Cup, we had a lot of attacking players.
Let me help you with a few comments some of the players have shared. I'm reading this from Jerome Opoku.
Okay.
Who was interviewed after the game. He says that we defend. We don't score goals to take pressure off the defenders. How do we survive? Jordan Ayew says, I want Carlos Queiroz to stay.
Yeah,
he's the best.
Yes, you have to say that. Jordan will say that.
What do you mean by that?
Oh no. So
okay, so I don't want to take you off your point. So just to help you build your submission.
we are so Carlos is so defensive because when you check Ghana's squad, we have a lot of attacking players that I felt like when we add a bit of attacking instinct to as part of our game, we are going to really improve. 4 games, we didn't see Augustine Boateng getting even 1 minute of playing time. Christopher Bonsuba, who played so well in the Saudi League, when you go to the Mexican national team, they have a player that also played in the Saudi League that is playing so well.
Yeah.
He's playing so well.
Julian Quinones.
Thank you.
He has 31 goals in 31 matches.
And the same thing when you come to the Saudi League, Christopher Bonsuba played so well, but he didn't even get 1 minute to play in the Black Stars. So you ask yourself why. Brandon Thomas Asante came on in the first game against Panama, played so well. The rest of the games, he didn't get any playing time. And Carlos Queiroz will be like, he came in like the game against, he came in as when it was necessary. This wasn't needed because these are players that when they came in, we didn't see any bad performance from them. And for Jordan Ayew, I always say Jordan, we don't really play him at the right position for him to be very effective.
What's Jordan's position in the Black Stars?
People will say Jordan needs to be benched. Jordan needs to be benched.
Who is Jordan as a player?
You let me get there.
He's a winger or a forward.
Let me just get there. So people will be like, Jordan needs to be benched. Jordan needs to be benched, which I disagree with them with that bet. But there's one best position for Jordan. It should be in the stance and watch the game clearly as the game is playing on. Jordan doesn't even need to be on the bench. He's just wasting space. Jordan, instead of they calling Jordan, maybe a better player could have been called, but because of Jordan being called, that player is not called. At least for Jordan alone, if they call Jordan, if they would have benched Jordan or not call Jordan, Joseph Pencil would have been better. If they don't call him number 9 and call a winger, a Joseph Pencil in the squad, it would have been better. Jordan's best position in the Blaster is to just be in the stands. It doesn't even should be on the bench. This should be the last tournament for Jordan Ayew. I saw him saying, we hope Carlos will be able to continue so that we have the AFCON. So he as he's standing there, he's also even having thoughts that
he still sees himself as part of the team
with the football he's playing, with the football that he's
Jordan
playing.
is one of the experienced last in the team. He's the Black Stars captain. Yesterday he was wearing 2 armbands.
I didn't even know why he was wearing 2 armbands. But with this squad, with this football he's playing, it's so bad. It's so bad. And that is why I'll blame Carlos Queiroz in that aspect, because you don't allow Jordan Ayew to play 79 minutes in a game that you really need a goal. You don't allow a player like that to play 79. We didn't see any impactful football from Jordan in 79 minutes against Colombia. We don't need... As I said, in the first half, when you see Jordan not playing ball, you just need to do the substitution early. And yesterday with Carlos Queiroz, his substitution timing was so bad. Against Croatia, although Ghana lost 2-1, we saw some good substitutions as early as when we were about to start the second half. So that was the same thing that should have happened. As soon as the second half should have started, we should have seen some good changes from Carlos Queiroz, but that thing didn't happen. For a player like Ali Dusedu, you should stop also playing for the Black Stars.
You see,
he just concentrates on the Jama and the TikTok. He should just concentrate on that because he's wasting his time. Because yesterday when Marvin Senaya was out of the game, that was when we saw that wow, we had a very good right back. Marvin Senaya is not a very good right back, but he does the most simple things in football. He doesn't want to worry himself so that people will be talking about him. He does the most simple things in football, so simple. But for Ali Duseidu, he gets completely lost. And yesterday I watched it, I was like, no, Ali Duseidu, nah. We need to get another right back who will be able to compete with Marvin Senaya. Because the kind of football Ali Duseidu is playing, no, that is so bad from him. So the whole Blasters team, when it comes to the midfield, Kwesi Sibo, Elisha Usu, Partey has not been lucky. Partey has always have players that when they play around him, like he always has to struggle. I remember Ghana used to have the likes of Edmond Ado, Salis Samed.
Yeah,
all these players were playing around Partey, and Partey doesn't. We don't see the best. We see the best of Partey, but we don't see more of him because the players around him don't help him. And this time around, we've upgraded from Edmond Ado and Salis to Sibo and Elisha Usu. Ghana is down by 1-0. You substitute off Sibo. What do you do as a coach? You just push Caleb Rinchi as a number 8. You bring in a number 10 to help you. That is when Augustin Boachi will come in. Then you have to bring in Elisha Usu, who played against Croatia, and even a common pass he couldn't even do.
Yeah, so I realized something he did with Partey yesterday. When he introduced Elisha Usu into the game, I realized that he asked Partey to move slightly forward. So there was one time Partey put in slots in a pass into the defense of the Colombia wall. There was nobody there to take the ball. I think it was Semenyo who was running into the channels, but I think the pass was slightly overhit, or Semenyo did not read Partey's move.
So the whole team, I understand when it comes to Carlos Queiroz, he has upgraded the team in terms of defensive line.
So keep him?
Yes. No.
You shouldn't keep him?
No, we shouldn't keep him.
But who would you want now?
That is the most difficult thing right now.
But why wouldn't you keep Carlos Queiroz?
I feel like the squad has a lot of attacking players that we don't need to just be more defensive line.
Okay, so you're saying that we should stick to the initial agreement the Ministry and the FA had with him.
Yes, because
take us to the World Cup.
Take us to the World Cup, and that is it. Because I feel like the squad that Ghana has, we shouldn't focus on just defensive line. We have good attacking players that I feel like when we have these players, they can play so well. When we get a very good coach, a coach can really do well in our attacking line. Because when it comes to the defensive bits, Carlos Queiroz has done so well. He has been able to do so well. Jerome Opoku, standout player. Gideon Mensah in this World Cup also did so well. Asare Atizigi did so well. Thomas Partey, also one of the players who did so well. Marvin Senaya, one player that did so well. Apart from that, we saw most of the players struggling. Defensive line, good. But when you get to the attacking line, that is when the struggle is. And we have good players that can play so well in the attacking line. But just that you keep asking yourself, you see the likes of Kamaldeen Sulemana getting minutes. You see Inaki Williams getting minutes. Then you see Christopher Bonsuban sitting on the bench. You see Augustin Boachi sitting on the bench. Brandon Thomas Asante sitting on the bench. And you ask yourself, why? What at all have these three players done that Kamaldeen Sulemana is doing over these three players? What is Inaki Williams doing over these three players? So Carlos Queiroz, I feel like that is it. He has done well. We thank him for getting us to the round of 32, but we just need a good new coach to just move us forward.
Rate Carlos Queiroz for me on a scale of 1 to 10.
5.5 over 10.
I see. Okay. Let me talk to you, IJ Minta. That conversation of keep him, let him stay started right after yesterday's game. Right after Colombia kicked us out of the World Cup. The initial agreement the FA and the ministry had with him was to take us to the World Cup, a 4-month performance-based contract. What should we do with the Portuguese trainer?
What should we do?
Then we'll come to the players. What we should do to certain players.
What should we should do with the Portuguese trainer called Carlos Queiroz?
Yeah,
I think if we want to keep him, we can keep him.
Okay.
If we want to keep me, I'm nonchalant. If we keep him, I'm fine. If he decide to go for another coach, I'm fine. But per what he's done, he deserves to have his contract extended.
I see.
Oh yeah.
Take us to the AFCON.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, his style of play is tailor-made or tailor-measured for international football. And what is international football all about? It's about qualifying to the World Cup. It's about playing at the World Cup. It's about qualifying to the AFCON. And it's about playing in the AFCON. In between, there are friendly games in there. And that's where the frustration with Carlos Queiroz' system will come in.
Oh, I see.
Yes, because in friendly games, you would want him to, experiment a little bit and be a bit expansive and try as much as possible to tap into the extensive attacking talents that we have.
And not to cut you, what do you make about people who say that his system doesn't liberate our attacking players, and especially also tying it to what Jerome Opoku said about defending and not scoring?
And that's where the system flaw with Carlos Queiroz comes in. And I remember I tweeted this some time back, and it's pretty much natural because no system is perfect, 100% proof.
Okay,
there will always be a flaw, and the flaw in Carlos Queiroz' system is that attacking wise, it does not help the attacking players, and there's always that situation where Ghana can't score beyond a goal. Very likely can't score beyond the goal. The teams that he's coached can't score more than one goal. They score a goal, and that's enough to win a game. But what if your defensive line gets breached? Because mistakes can happen, deflections can happen. Your system can just get overpowered. So what happens when your defense gets breached? What do you do afterwards? That's where there's a flaw in the system. That the response that he can deliver, it is not the best. It is not the best. And instead of being reactive, you have the talent to be proactive. That's where there's a bit of a flaw. But in terms of the general makeup of a system and per the demands of international football, it fits perfectly. Because at the end of the day, Ecuador qualified to the World Cup by finishing second in the CONMEBOL qualifiers, in the South American qualifiers. They finished second. Guess what? They drew 8 games. They drew 8 games. So you need to defend. You need to be able to defend to qualify to international tournaments. And once you get to international tournaments, you need to be able to defend to progress in that tournament. So his system, me, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Do I wish more that we can be better moving forward in attack? Of course I do. Looking at the talents that we have. But at the end of the day, it's international football. That's what it is about. You want to qualify to an international tournament. In our case, it is the AFCON and the World Cup. Can this system get you to the World Cup and the AFCON? Yes. Once you get to the AFCON and the World Cup, can this system get you to make a deep run in the tournament? Yes, it can. And he's already shown it with Egypt. He got Egypt to go to the 2019 final, playing the same style. So it's not like he hasn't done it before. He has done it before. So, and if you have a situation where he gets to coach a team that is more talented than that Egyptian team, of course you fancy your chances of he making a similar deep run and potentially even winning the AFCON with Ghana, because Ghana has a better pool of talent than Egypt. So for me, if the GFA decides to keep him, I'm okay with it, because number one, he's a defensive-minded coach. So when you look at the Black Stars' performance, that side of the ball, was there an improvement? Or did it check the box? It did. It did. You look at the fact that he came in, he's a defensive-minded head coach. Has he improved the performance of our defenders? Yes. Jonas Ajete is a better player playing under Carlos Queiroz than he was under Otuado. Jerome Opoku, the same. Gideon Mensah, I have sat in this studio and this same platform and I bashed Gideon Mensah. But look at Gideon Mensah's performance ever since Carlos Queiroz took over. Clearly, there's been an improvement. So what that tells me is that the coach is doing his job.
But are we not?
But you look at the others, and you can tell that there's nothing that the coach can do to help their case.
So that's what I'm about to ask. Are we not dealing with a bigger problem, sticking with him and not knowing when we'll see the best out of certain players that we expect them to perform? One, Antoine Semenyo. Attacking players, Christopher Bonsuban.
So in that sense, you compliment him. How did Carlos Queiroz land the Man United assistant coach job or manager job? It was because Man United were bleeding goals.
Okay.
They were bleeding goals. And so Alex Ferguson, who is an offensive-minded guy, he brought him in to structure the defense.
Yeah, bring some stability.
Yes, and he got the job done. They went on to win the Champions League, won multiple titles. That's what he did. So if you have a guy who is very limited offensively or challenged offensively with his tactics, you need to complement him with someone who is offensive minded as an assistant head coach. That's what you need to do. You get my point?
Yep.
So in that sense, for me, they should keep him.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, he has stayed true to who he is. And that side of the ball where he is good at, we all can attest that that side of the game was good for us. There was improvement.
Okay.
Number two, the players who line up in that department, have they improved? They have improved. And on top of that, you look at the game plan that he sets up for every game. You can clearly tell that there's preparation for that.
Okay.
There's a clear vision, and there's proper preparation that has led to that vision being expected to be executed. And we saw that against England, where even though we drew, people were celebrating, not just because it got Ghana to get to 4 points and more or less seal our place in the World Cup, but because we could tell that the game plan was set and the level of preparation that went into it was on point and it was executed. That is what coaching is about.
Okay.
So I look at these three things. I don't see why the GFA will sack him, or it shouldn't be extended. His contract shouldn't be extended, knowing very well that his style of play, it is tailor-made for international football. This is not club football where you can defend your way through the entire season for 9 months.
Okay.
No, this is international football. You are playing at the AFCON. How do you get to make a deep run in the AFCON? You can defend your way through, and we've seen it happen. How do you qualify to the AFCON? You can defend your way to qualify to the AFCON. We've seen it happen. How do you get to the World Cup? You do the same. You defend your way to qualify to the World Cup. We've seen Ghana make a run all the way to the quarterfinal and be a penalty short of qualifying to the semifinals by defending the way Carlos Queiroz had this team defend. So, in that sense, I don't have a problem if you keep him.
All right.
So, for me,
let's rate him.
Keep him.
Let's rate him now.
Come again, 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5.
I'll give him 7.5.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the only flaw that
four games, 2 goals,
1 win,
1 draw,
3 goals conceded.
Yeah. So we beat Panama, drew against England, lost to Croatia and Colombia.
Yeah.
So 1 game, 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses. And then there's the draw against Wales.
Is the shoot up in your rating coming from or stemming from the fact that you saw an identity and not just the results? So like you said, I mean, everybody knows Carlos Queiroz for who he is as a manager.
Yeah.
So that defensive organization, that you think that's why you want to rate him that?
Yes, that's why I want to rate him that high. And on top of that, context.
Okay.
He came in with what, 4 months to the start of the World Cup.
About 72 days or less to the start of the World Cup. Yeah.
You get it. So that's it. 4 months. Oh, sorry, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
4 weeks to the start of the World Cup. So if you're able to get this kind of results in this short space of time, then the signs are clear that if you work more or spend a longer time with this squad,
You do better.
You can do better. The tendency is for you to do better because you can tell that the track is moving or the trend is moving upwards, not downwards, because the performance you can clearly tell has improved.
Okay.
And it's not haphazard. For me, that's the important thing. Having an identity, having a game plan, prepping for that game plan, and being able to execute. And when I look at him, his team play, he checks all the boxes. What he needs to do is to improve on the selection of his attacking personnel. That's what he needs to do.
Okay.
Selection of his attacking personnel, because some of the picks were a bit questionable. That whole Brandon Thomas Asante thing, not having Christopher Babos who play even a single minute, Augustin Boachi's issue. Yeah, it makes it a bit difficult. That's why I wouldn't give him 9/10.
Okay.
That's why I wouldn't give him 8/10 because of these two issues. But I'll give him a 7.5/10. Yes, that's why I'll give him a 7.5/10. And if you have a 7.5/10, clearly you've done very well.
Okay. 053996 053996.
Oh yeah, and Kwabena mentioned something that I really wanted to touch on. There are some players in the Black Stars who should retire.
Yeah, I was just about coming to that.
Or should be forced to retire. If they won't retire on their own volition, we should force a retirement down their throat.
I agree. To retirement.
Iñaki Williams.
Iñaki?
Yeah, why baby?
2 World Cups.
2 World Cups. He should go.
I see.
Kwesi Sibo and Elisha Owusu. They should never come close to the
Sibo came into the team when? For the World Cup qualifiers.
The World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
That's it. He's had a decent run. It's okay. He
was
part of the 2022 World Cup. His case is even worse.
Okay.
So him out because since 2022.
If not improved.
And now, which game have you watched Elisha Owusu play that you walked away from and said, "Oh yeah, today Elisha Owusu balled out"? Give me one game. And I've sat in this studio and in this same platform and said several times that Elisha Owusu ne Kwesi Sibo mo boy. And on Salim Adams saying to me ball. And people were coming for my neck. This ball, this kind of performance that Kwesi Sibo and Elisha Owusu displayed at the World Cup of all tournaments, are you telling me that Midiama midfielder Salim Adams can't play this kind of football and play better? People, we should understand that circumstances can, paint a certain picture, but look at the individual. Yes, the Ghana Premier League has its issues, major issues. But are you telling me that every single player in the Ghana Premier League is trash? I rate Benjamin Asari, and I believe that he did a good job. And I wouldn't say he did a brilliant job as many are saying or many would say. But at the end of the day, he's from the Ghana Premier League.
Okay.
We saw what he did at the World Cup. He did well. So are you telling me that you can't have multiple Benjamin Asaris in the team, in the Black Stars, especially when guys were on the bench and didn't even play a single minute? That for me was very disappointing. So Kwesi Sibo, Elisha Owusu, Iñaki Williams, Kamaldeen Sulemana, he is young, so I'll put an asterisk to his name. He is young, he can come good, but he needs some time away from the team. At this point, I think he's getting complacent that, no matter how bad my performance is, I'll still get a call up.
Yeah.
So there's no inkling or there's no desire to step up in performance. So for me, he should be pushed aside for a while.
I see.
Get him to, see that, there are other people out there, and it's not just a you thing where no matter how bad you play, we'll still come to you and give you a call up.
Okay.
So for me, Elisha Owusu, Kwesi Sibo, Iñaki Williams, Kamal doing with an asterisk, Ali Duseidu. It's over. Look, he needs to sit aside. Baba Rahman, he needs to sit aside.
Really?
He's had a decent run.
I see.
Yeah, he needs to sit aside. And then we have Jordan Ayew. I'll give him the benefits of the doubt that let's give him one more AFCON.
No.
Just one more AFCON.
So let's take him to the Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda 2027.
You know what? Actually, no, scrap that. He needs to go. Scratch that. He needs to go. Because I remember I was of the view that the 2022 World Cup should have been his last.
Yeah. I remember you saying
yes. I said that. It should have been his last. For him and Dede Ayew. But he being younger and being the captain, he getting multiple chances beyond that. As in, we going to the AFCON and we being on the verge of going to the AFCON in the last AFCON that Morocco and Senegal went to the final. I think he's had enough time. He's had ample time.
Okay.
And he's not going to change